So down here you have to have a plus 2.
Yeah, should be x minus negative 2, which becomes x plus 2. So we have 0 over 0. Indeterminate form. Use one of the 3 strategies to solve this out. At this point, I hope we know what strategy to use. So, let me go to the next, this. So now we've got limit as x goes to negative 2, x squared minus 4 on the top, that becomes x plus 2, x minus 2, and on the bottom we have x minus negative 2, which is x plus 2. Take care of the cancellation. This goes here, negative 4. Plus u. So what did we find? We found that the slope of the tangent line when x equals negative 2, how did I know it was negative 2? Because that was the point they gave me. Equals negative 4. There's our answer. So for those people who prefer to write things in words, they could write it like this. Some people prefer to write things with less words and more math. So here's another way to write this that means the same thing. Or you could write, instead of using slope, slope is often abbreviated as m. Let's write m. Instead of writing of tangent line, you can just put tan. Instead of writing when x equals negative 2, you can put this line here. This line means when x equals negative 2. And then you could put, instead of the equal sign, you could put equals. Sorry, instead of the word equal, you put equal sign, negative 4. Either of these is acceptable. Your choice, what you prefer. Questions at all on the notation? Questions at all on the notation? Okay. So the next part says, is the function increasing, decreasing, or neither here? You need to write the function is decreasing here because the slope of the tangent line here is negative. Questions? No questions. Brianna, go ahead, please.
On this graph, did we have to choose that point?
Because they gave you that one, Brianna? Okay. Yep, so we will always give the point to pick. Alright, and now they're asking me to write the equation of the tangent line. Remember from 7th grade classes, the equation of a line is y equals m x minus x1 plus y1. And just plug in what you know. M is negative 4. X minus x1. What was the point they gave us? Point P was negative 2 comma 2. So x1 is negative 2. And y1 is 2. And you want to write y with a little tan down here to say this is the tangent line. questions on that? Giselle, go ahead. You don't need to. Questions? Chip? No, I'll do another one now. No. Ooh. I want to think about that on my flight. Okay. Wow. Alright, one more. Right here, so number 1, same page. So this one is not parabola, now it's 1 over x, a different function. So they want us to find the slope of the tangent line. Every time you see slope of the tangent line, like the first thing you gotta write is this. And they said f of x, which is the same as h of x, is a different letter, is 1 over x, and x equals 2. So point P that we've always been talking about has an x-coordinate of 2 and a y-coordinate of 1 over 2, so 1/2. Plug in 2 for f of x. So you want the limit as x approaches C. C is 2. C is the x-coordinate of the point they give you. F of x, that's 1 over x, minus f of c, 1/2, all divided by x minus 2. Questions on how we got this? The hard part with these is often making this. Once you make this, we're often in good shape. Okay, we go ahead and plug the 2 in to evaluate the limit. I get 1/2 minus 1/2 over 2 minus 2, so I get 0 over 0. Meaning, we need to use one of our strategies. Rewriting, multiply by the conjugate, factoring. It's got to be one of those 3. Okay, try to predict which one and then try to attack the problem. How would you do it? Many of you did this on the homework that you already turned in yesterday. Anyhow, here's what you should get. See if there are any questions on getting this much. Oh, Slay, go ahead. Is it up? That is rewriting. Is it up?
Because I got that, but what I thought
You had x minus 2
what's the difference?
up here?
Yeah.
So you're saying you had x minus 2?
Yeah.
So that means you must have done this first, then this.
Yeah. What is an order?
There is an order.
So,
Bottom right first, times top left. Now you're going to keep change flip. So you keep, you change, and you flip this to 1 over x minus 2. These are not the same. Don't go into autopilot and cancel these out. They're not the same. They cannot be canceled. You need to remake this one in such a way so it looks like this, or vice versa. So let me show you what I mean. Instead of doing this, I'm going to factor out a -1. So what do I have? I have -1 times 2 minus x. Why? -1 times 2 is -2. That's what I had here. -1 times -x is positive x. That's what I had here. Now, those go. And so we have limit as x approaches 2 of this is 1 over 2x. times 1 over negative 1, which is equal to limit x goes to 2 of 1 over negative 2x. And now you're not going to get 0 over 0, so now this goes inside, and I have negative 1/4. Questions? So we have that the slope m of the tangent line when x equals 2 equals negative 1/4. Leslie?
Instead of 9,
Yeah, it's just a line that means when. Yeah. So we're going to say that f of x, the function, is decreasing when x equals 2, since the slope of the tangent line is negative at x equals 2. And writing the slope of the tangent line, question. Okay, so for those who may have missed, just want to recap. We have Quiz Friday, open notes on limits, not this stuff. Then we have Corrections Sunday, probably Rucci's by Reliance Stadium, if you'd like to attend that. Yeah. And then Monday, also after school. And then, again, if you have questions, let me know. I'm definitely happy to help from my trip. I can take pictures, email, it's not a problem at all. And other than that, I need your outline that we do today. And then you have a couple minutes to work on homework. Thanks, guys.